Greetings friends. So this is my second video and this is the English translation of my first Hindi video. The aim is to provide English version to the seekers who understand it better in English language. So I am Anand Prakash Sharma. I am a Saankhya Yogi. So Saankhya Yoga is known by many other names also, namely Tattva Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, Nivritti Yoga and Vairagya Yoga. So in today's discussion, first of all I will discuss importance of Saankhya Yoga, why we all should learn this yoga and what can be achieved through this yoga. Generally, people understand yoga as certain yogic postures, pranayama and meditation. Yes, it is correct that these are parts of Hatha and Ashtanga yoga. But Sankhya is quite different from all these, as in this form of yoga, we achieve the divine by knowing him through knowledge of his way of functioning and his divine rules. Generally, people don't know as to why and what for they are here in this world. They perform their routines, sleep in the night, and thus they reach end of their life one day and leave this world. Never they wonder, barring a few seekers, as to why they are in this world. What is their role here? What is the goal of this life? And for what attainment we have been sent here? Generally, if we ask an ordinary person as to what he or she is doing here in this world, so generally he doesn't have any satisfactory answer to it and simply says that as we have got a birth and a body, so just living and will vanish one day. And if we still ask, emphasizing, he will say that life means earning more and more, consuming sumptuous food, living a lavish and comfortable life, and that's all. But has one ever thought that what is the purpose of this human life? Is there any hidden purpose to it? So we will find that the majority of people would say that no, we don't know as to how it is. They would just say that by life they mean getting educated, getting married, raising kids, plus all mundane things, but nothing beyond it. So, first of all, I would request you to question yourself as to who am I, what for I am here on this planet Earth, what is the very purpose and goal of my life, and what for I have been sent to this world. So, as soon as this curiosity arises within us, it is natural that we would search for an answer to it. But we will find that we don't understand anything about it unless we know some learned person who could tell us all about. So, I will start from here only. In Brahma Samhita, this type of curiosity about self is rated as prime and called Brahma Jigyasa, Athato Brahma Jigyasa, or the curiosity about self and the Supreme. So, what is the Brahma Jigyasa? Or the curiosity about self and the Supreme. So, it is about questioning self as to who we are, what for we have got a birth, and why we have been sent to this world. Who is God and what is our relationship with him? We all know that we are not here by choice, but we all have been sent here. So why we have been brought here? What is the very purpose of it and how we can achieve it? So first of all, let me tell you something you will wonder greatly about. My spiritual journey also began from here only. Somewhere, somehow, I heard that even gods and goddesses crave for a human birth. So, as you will be surprised to know this, the same was I out of it long back. I knew that gods and goddesses belonged to the abodes where there were complete bliss, comforts, and happiness. No worries, sufferings, old age, sorrows, and even death. Then, why they crave to get birth as humans once? So, this only is called Brahma Jigyasa. So, when I came across this question, obviously I wondered about it and concluded that definitely there is something hidden about it. Why at all they crave for it, leaving their heavenly abodes? So while searching answer to this, I put it here, whatever I got, and through which you will be able to understand the purpose and goal of life, and why we should take recourse of spirituality and Saankhya Yoga so that we could achieve the purpose of this life. Gods and goddesses crave for human birth because though they have complete knowledge of the divine and its law, but they don't have a human body. And as achieving salvation or moksha or liberation is only possible through a human body, they crave for it to have it once. So, now we understand the importance of this human birth, as attaining liberation is only possible through this body, and which is the ultimate goal of this human birth. From mundane point of view, there could be many goals of this life, but from divine angle, it is just one, and that is attaining liberation. Means getting freedom from the endless cycle of birth and death. So we are extremely blessed to have this human body so that we could get rid of getting born and die repeatedly and avoid experiencing sufferings and miseries of life again and again. But we need certain means to achieve moksha or liberation or salvation. We need to earn holy credits, or as it is called in Hindi, punyas, through noble deeds in life. And in return, we get worldly comforts and liberation. For all our sins, we get punished by the divine, experience misery, and continue getting born and die infinitely. You must have observed that nobody wants sufferings and miseries in life. The secret reason to it is that the soul within all of us is a thing of the divine abodes, where there are no sufferings and miseries. So the basic nature of soul is bliss and comforts, and as such it always craves for the same here in this perishable world as well. All humans crave for worldly comforts but are ignorant about that only good and noble deeds of them can earn them mundane comforts and liberation as well. All sins are compulsorily to be paid for in form of sufferings and rebirths till the time one purifies its thoughts and resultant actions, earn holy credits and get liberated through it. So, now as we know the importance of noble deeds, we all would like to do the same. But there are vices and perversions in our thinking that restrict us to do the same and restrict us from the good. These vices and perversions are mainly desires, anger, passions, greed, attachment, ego, jealousy, and laziness. Every time one or the other out of these perversions keep on distracting us from the good. Now, one will have to control these vice and perversions to think and do noble, but practically it is very difficult to do so and is just akin to some very difficult equation of mathematics which is not getting cracked, but as soon as we apply formula for it, it gets cracked. Similarly, to tame vice and perversions, we will have to apply certain formulas, and that formula is the science or art of Saankhya Yoga. This is the science through which we know life, ourselves, and the divine through threadbare and deep knowledge and analysis of it. Absorb it completely and transform and purify our thinking all 360 degrees. Yoga is to combine with the Supreme or letting Supreme to combine with us. And Sankhya Yoga is to analyze and know life, soul, and the Supreme. Change our thinking and action pattern through it, earn credits or punyas, and get liberated in the process. As per Lord Krishna, Sankhya is the shortest and the surest way of achieving Him. There are other paths also, but those are very long and tedious, and the seeker is never assured of success in all those. Sankhya is the easiest and quickest in all others because in Sankhya, as soon as you know that a thing is like that, you are there instantly. The very moment you get transformed, checked for vice and perversions, and purified in thoughts and resultant actions. Now, since it is an analytical method, we call it Sankhya. We analyze self and the way of functioning of the divine, purify our thoughts, and achieve God through resultant moral actions. Using this science, we can identify and observe our perversions and win over them. Of the many names of Lord Krishna, one is Achyuta, means the one who never quits his virtues. Through Sankhya, you can also achieve that stage or this particular stage. You will be winning over all vice and perversions, and they will never be able to distract you for committing any sins, and resultantly you will get worldly comforts and salvation. All worldly happenings around won't be able to move you. You will be in bliss, happiness, contentment, and freedom from all bondages. And this only is called liberation while still alive. The soul which is already liberated like this only gets merged with the divine after death and never gets a body again. So, enough for this video, and I will take you further in the subject in my next video. Till then, goodbye, seekers, and thank you very much. Thank you.